Okay, so I'm sealing up this lathe here, the gearbox on the lathe. And it's hard to tell for sure where it was leaking, but as you can see, there wasn't a hell of a lot of sealant on it. Looks pretty thin to me. So I'm going to pop the little sight glass out of it and seal that, and then I'll seal up the edges here, and we should be good to go. I won't fill it up for a little while. And put some fresh oil in the gearbox, and we'll be ready to rock and roll here. Be curious how this works. These are actually connected to the knobs, and they actually turn back and forth, and they just fit over top of these larger gears here, and slide them back and forth. Now, because it's not 100% aligned, the gears don't want to engage. Just turning the chuck. You can see right there, that would be how they would engage. Same goes for this one as well. Anyways, just something interesting. So, get on with it, eh? Later. By the way, I learned a couple of different things. I do believe it was the sight glass that was leaking, although the perimeter of the thing didn't look like the gearbox didn't look like it was sealed too well. You can see that the O-ring that was there, it's like completely deteriorated, unless that's like black RTV over the O-ring. In either case, I'll see if I got an O-ring that size and replace it. But regardless, either way, I'm going to seal it with some RTV. The other thing I learned was that the paint that's on here doesn't react well to brake cleaner. That's what I'm using to degrease everything before I use the RTV on it. Anyways, let's get this thing buttoned up. Well, there we go. That's as good as it's going to get. It's all cleaned up, such as it is. Probably a little bit of vacuuming would help, but I'm not too worried about that. So, this thing's ready to go. Got some stock, and as soon as the RTV sets up, it's not tacky anymore, but it still is very flexible, so don't want to mess with that. I haven't put any oil in the gearbox yet, but it's all sealed up and ready to go. So I'm going to shut down and head in today. Thanks for watching, guys.